I want to talk about this awesome, I believe it was on Instagram post, and it was your little girl who was watching TV, and it was you and Rebecca Lobo, and she was like waving at the TV. And to talk about how close you and Lobo are, to just have that family literal element and to bring that home with you. And obviously, there's so much more to it, just to have your little girl a part of that. What's that been like as well?
It's amazing. I mean, my daughter Evie is 3. She is the light of my life. I mean, she's just the best. Like and she is so adorable in how she now like asks me about
Oh,
my broadcast. Forever, she thought I was one of the people playing. So
yes.
my wife would like turn on the game and she'd be like, "Run, daddy, run, run." And she'd start like running back and forth in the living room, like, and hearing my voice. And now she knows I'm not, but she'll still, like, she does in that video, be like, "Hi, daddy, hi, daddy." And she loves Rebecca. She loves Holly. She loves Drea. She's always asking me about them. She always wants to Richard. She always wants to FaceTime when I'm in the booth with them. And then like if I'm going to a broadcast, she'll be like, "Daddy, tell your friends I said hi." I will, babes. But it's super special for me. And I think, you know, with Rebecca specifically, something else that I really appreciate, you know, Rebecca's a mother of 4. And
Wow. Yeah.
I think for so many of us, you know, we're in our dream jobs and
Mhm.
love what we do. And because we know these careers are in demand,
Mhm.
and and we feel so grateful for them, we oftentimes don't probably understand or value the sacrifice enough that all of us have to make in our personal lives,
Yeah.
because as you know, it's nights, it's
Yeah.
weekends, it's holidays. You know, it's very offbeat to the way the vast majority of our world works when it comes to their schedules. And so, you know, I think what I have found so incredible is because I have a partner like Rebecca who I trust so dearly
Mhm.
and is, you know, in those trenches, 4x what I am at the moment, although her kids are older now. Um, but she understands if I'm, you know, dealing with the guilt of having to miss something,
Yeah.
or a crazy flight, or, you know, just my wife and daughter are sick at home and I have to be on the road, you know, whatever it is, there's a comfort level to have someone who you can bounce that off of and be like, oh, because, you know, she knows, she's been there. And I also think it's where loving what you do is so important, because if I'm going to
Mhm.
be on the road away from my family, I better love who I'm working with. I better love what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, sometimes in life, like, you just got to do what you got to do, and that's not always a luxury that we get to have. I feel very fortunate that when I am doing my job, I love doing it, and I love the
Mhm.
people I do it with. You know, like whether it's Sarah or Rebecca or Holly or Cassidy Hubbard or Richard Jefferson or JJ before he left us to become the Lakers coach. You know, like all these people, David Cohn, John Flaherty, like these are friends of mine. You know,
Yeah.
and that is a good feeling to if you're going to be away. And it's definitely something Evie gets a kick out of engaging with too. This past year, she went to her first game. She went to a Fever Liberty game, and she just like got such a kick out of seeing the broadcast booth. And Holly and Rebecca were amazing with her.
Oh,
She's obsessed with Holly. She got to meet Caitlin Clark and Sabrina, and you know, she was 2 at the time, so she was a little shy, but she's
right.
still so cool. And obviously, we got some great forever photos from that too.
Amazing. I too am obsessed with Holly, so we have that in common. And I love that she thought you were on the same team, because my nephew thought Matt Olson and I were on, like, we played baseball together because he was playing baseball at the time. He's like, "Oh, you and Matt." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
casual."
same team.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she's like, "Daddy, did you win the game or did you lose?" And I'm like, well, I won the game. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally won the game.
I think it's kinda cool because he thought that, like, the reporters and the baseball
Yeah,
players, like, all were, I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure, sure.
absolutely.
Who am I
Yeah,
to argue with you?" You
no,
know?
I know. It honestly, it's cool to be able to share that with
Mhm.
you know, with your family members. And you know what? There's a value to that too, to do something that people in your life find fun and
Yeah.
exciting, and that they can then be a part of at different points and experience. And so yeah, it's like it's cool where Evie's like now at the age where getting to do a little more of that.
Oh, yeah.
And she loves the makeup room too. Like
Oh,
for
yeah.
loves the makeup room.
Oh,
Loves.
yeah.
So yeah, this year I'm sure I'll have her back to a W game at some point this summer for sure.